I hope you're doing well today. As you can see, I have a pretty bold look on today. In this video, I did a get ready with me, and it was kind of like a tutorial as well. It was more just me trying this Dose of Colors Friendcation palette, and this was a collab with Desi Perkins and Katy or Luster Lux. And here's what the palette looks like. And it is beautiful. So it is half matte and half shimmer. It also has some pops of colors in here, but it is mostly neutral. And this packaging is stunning. So pretty. So I did a blue look today. I wanted to use this green really badly because I haven't yet. But I wanted to do something different, and I used this blue shade, which I do love blue shadow as well. So I did a bold, glittery blue smoky eye, and I hope you guys enjoy the look. Let me know what you think down below, and I will see you guys in the Get Ready With Me. So the palette I'll be using today is the Dose of Colors Friendcation palette, and I freaking love this packaging so much. You guys know I love glitter, and I also have my Sultry palette right next to me because I'm going to be using at least the like matte cream shades. So another glittery palette right here. Let's compare the two. So beautiful packaging on both of these, but we're focusing on the Friendcation one. And I picked this up during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. And here's what mine looks like. Sorry for the mirror. So it has half shimmers and half mattes, and then there are two pops of color right here. And honestly, this pink shade right here you could probably consider a pop of color as well, because I wore it the other day and it was more pink than red. This is only my third time using it. To be honest, the first time I used it, I hated this. I honestly thought about returning it that day. I used this shimmery shade right here, and this is in Just a Kiss. And this is a glittery champagne shade, and I tried packing this so many different ways all over my lid, and the pigment was just not showing up. So I'm thinking that one is a topper shade. I haven't watched Desi or Katy's video, didn't find out the real way to use it. This is just going to be like a playing with makeup type of get ready with me. It's not going to be a review since it only is my third time testing this palette out. So I already primed my eyes, and I set my primer with a matte cream eyeshadow, but I always use a base on top of it. So I actually recently picked up the Colourpop No Filter concealer, and this is their Fair 00 shade, and this is white. So I used up my NYX Milk Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil probably like a month or two ago, and that's white, but I wanted to try this out. So it is a white concealer, and I could use this to brighten up my other concealers that I have, but I'm just going to be using this as a base today. And I'm not going to put a whole lot on my lid, and I'm just going to be focusing this on the lid and not necessarily the crease area, because I want to keep the crease area open for matte shades, because I'm going to be putting a shimmer on my lid. And sorry I'm flipping you off, I just tend to use my middle finger when I am blending out product on my lid. Oh yeah, and I'm also drinking. I have a beer right here. I already had one, so this is my second, and if I start having problems with some of the eyeshadows, I might be a little sassy because of the beer. So I'm gonna have a sip. So going into the Dose of Colors palette, I will be using this blue shade right here, which is A Moment. This is a beautiful shimmery blue, and I know you guys were probably expecting me to use the Dirty Money shade, which is this olive green shade, because olive green is like the color of my soul. I love that shade so much, but I'm going to be focusing more on this shade today so I could try out the formula more. And then I don't really know exactly what I'm doing with that shade yet, so I'm just going to take this more cool toned neutral shade in Necessary. It is a kind of like transition color, and I'm just going to go into my crease with this because I'm not sure what's going on yet. And normally I do start out with my shimmery shade, but that's because I'm kind of afraid to use it right now. So I'm just going to throw this into my crease to help with the blending and use it as a transition. I must say, I really do like the mattes in here. The mattes are my favorite part of the palette currently because I haven't tested all the shimmers yet, but all the mattes I've used have been so nice. So now we're going to go into the fun shade, and we're going to go into A Moment, and I think I'm going to place this all over my lid, see what happens with it. I probably will make this a halo eye, and I think I might throw like a silver over in the center. So I'm picking this up on a flat shader brush, and I'm hoping this is pigmented on the lid and I won't need like a darker base for it. And I'm going to wet it because that's just what I want to do with it. I want to make sure that it's as pigmented as it can get. And let's see what this looks like. Oh shit! Sorry guys, I don't curse that much on my channel, but damn, that color is pretty. We're going smoky today, I guess. So I'm gonna throw that all over the lid so far. The one thing that people did tell me is that sometimes these do burn your eyes a little bit, and I did notice that with the Just a Kiss shade, the champagne color, and this one's kind of feeling like it's like slightly, not necessarily burning, but it doesn't feel like a normal eyeshadow going on my eye. But that champagne shade really did burn my eyes the other day, and it went away throughout the day. I think it took maybe a solid 30 minutes for it to go down, and I didn't notice it throughout the day. So I'm just gonna throw this on my other lid. This is so pretty. This turns out to be more like royal blue on my eyes. I can feel the fallout like going on my arm right now. This one does seem a little bit powdery, but I don't mind powdery eyeshadows. And I just picked up a little bit more on my brush and I did wet it. So now I kind of want to watch Desi and Katy's videos on this palette. This palette came out a while ago. I think it was maybe like the fall time when it came out. And I did want it then, but I didn't want it enough to pick it up. That blue color, A Moment, is so pretty. Now I'm going to go into this darker brown right here. I'm hoping this doesn't turn out muddy, but this is the shade Cheens. It's just a matte, almost deep brown shade. And I'm going to throw this into my crease a little bit more and also throw it on my outer corner. And I'm really hoping this doesn't get muddy. I love when palettes have a pop of color, but then when they have that pop of color and I want to like use it in a different way, I wish they would have like colorful mattes, but that's just not what this palette is. I know Desi and Katy tend to do more neutral looks. I think they have been getting into a little bit more color lately. I used to watch their videos and I'm not sure why I don't watch them anymore, but I think I might sub to them again. I really like them as people, and I feel like they're very unproblematic in the beauty community, and they are larger influencers, and they do have like a really cool friendship too. I'm just going to take a tiny bit more of that Necessary shade, which was that cool tone brown that we used as the transition color in the beginning, and just to help blend a little bit more. And I'm also going to intensify my lid in a little bit as well and just add some more color. I feel like I keep going in and out of focus, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to pop some of that A Moment shade on with my finger, and sorry if I flip you off again. So I popped it off my finger and it's actually looking more purpley. That's really cool. And the more I pack it on, the more that like duochrome-ness comes through, so that's pretty sweet as well. Swatched some of my clips back, and this blue looks really cool on camera and it looks good in real life as well, but I'm going to see if I can add a pop of glitter, and I hope I don't F up the look by adding this to the center of my lid, because my Stila little diamond dust glitter is pretty dry, but I'm hoping to use it up soon. I'm definitely gonna flip you off here because I have to like specifically place this on my lid. So okay. Okay, that can happen, I guess. Alright, so I was actually a little busy off camera, and I did a winged liner, and I think it looks pretty good with this. I didn't want to do a huge wing because I didn't want to overpower my eyes, because this is a pretty bold look. I did my brows, my foundation, and my concealer and powder off camera, and I'm going to be going into more of my color products. Since I'm looking a little washed out because I don't have any like bronzer on yet, I'm going to be using my bronzer from Becca, and this is their Sunlit bronzer in Capri Coast. And this is a glowy bronzer. It has a little bit of a satin finish to it. Very buildable bronzer, so I feel like I can go a little bit hard on it and it doesn't feel like it's too much. This bronzer is just so good. I feel like it just melts into the skin. And I got this sent to me from Octoly about maybe like a month and a half, 2 months ago now, and I'm still going strong with it. I really enjoy this bronzer. Lately, I've been going hard with this blush from Laura Geller, and it is their Baked Blush in Brighten in the shade Honeysuckle. This is like a bronzy nude pink shade, and my friend Lisa sent this to me, so thank you, Lisa. I've been addicted to this blush. It is beautiful, and I feel like it goes with so many different looks. So I'm going to pop this on my cheeks. Oh my god, it's so pretty, and I love that it gives such a pretty glow. I love even more glow, so I'm going to go into my Champagne Pop highlighter from Becca, and I'm going to highlight my face. And this gives such a pretty glow. Like, oh my god, so intense. And this can look a little bit dark on me sometimes, but honestly I don't care because I think it just looks so pretty on the skin. But I am going to lighten it up with another highlighter that I have right next to me. And then the highlighter that I'm going to be lightening up Champagne Pop with is my e.l.f. Shimmer Highlighting Powder in Pearl Glow. I've hit pan on this one. And this is like a pearly shade. It's not super light, but it is kind of like a champagne pearl. I just love these two together. So pretty. I love highlighter so much, so I might be looking like a greased chicken after this. And the skin's done. I'm gonna throw my Badescu facial mist on after I finish my entire makeup, but I'm going to go back to the eyes, and I want to throw this NYX Slide On Glide On eyeliner in Sunrise Blue in my waterline. So sorry if this freaks you out. I know some people don't like when you apply eyeliner to the waterline on camera, but I'm going to. And I think I'm gonna go in with this darker matte brown shade in Cheens. And I'm going to use this on the outer corner of my lower lash line. And I'm going to use that blue shade, I think, on the inner half. I'm not sure how this is going to look, but we'll see. Ooh, that matte brown is so pigmented. So I have problems with my eyeshadow sticking to my lower lash line when applying it. So I'm just going to give this more of a fighting chance, and I'm going to throw that eyeliner on like my skin underneath my lower lash line, so then the blue applies a little bit better. And then we're going to take a moment, let's get a final look at that beautiful blue shade. And of course my camera does not want to lighten it up, but it is really pretty. This eyeshadow is gorgeous. I'm really surprised how much I like it. So let's see how it applies on the lower lash line. Oh god, I think I have glitter in my eye. Alright, oh, it burns a little bit. And on the inner corner, I hope this works out. I'm gonna throw some of that Diamond Dust Stila glitter on my inner corner, and I just put it on this little like detail brush, and I wet it so that the glitter sticks to it better. That glitter is just so dried out, I'm really trying to finish it. So I'm gonna pop this on my inner corner. Ooh, it's so fun. Yeah, like I am just going to be staying in tonight, and I have a glitter blue smoky eye on. Good, I planned this very well. Alright, I just added some lower lash mascara, and these are the finished eyes. I like how the eye look turned out, and the final touch for this look, I'm just going to throw on my Fenty gloss. This is the shade Fussy, and I'm actually about halfway through this, and this is my favorite gloss in the world, and I just thought I'd throw on something nude and easy. So here's the final look. And here is a close-up of my eye. Here's my other one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I did enjoy using this palette, and the blue really did surprise me. I wasn't expecting it to be as pigmented as it was, but here is a final look at the palette. It does have a lot of fun shades in here, and I love that it has shimmers and mattes and glittery shades too. And these two are like unique shimmers. These, this blue and then this olive green shade. I can't wait to do a look with Dirty Money right here, this olive green. This was really fun, and I know a lot of you guys were asking me to do a get ready with me or tutorial with this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I also recently created a horse channel, which is C&K Equestrian, and I will see you guys in my next one. Talk to you later. Bye.